Hey everybody out there in TV land-ish, kind of TV, not really TV, kind of, but whatever. Tonight on Chef Teddy and Paul, Teddy and I are going to engage in the Iron Chef challenge of Battle Cereal, where we will decide who can make the best dish using cereal as a main ingredient. So come on, join us. Episode 13 of I'm Not Confined, but I Probably Should Be starts now. All right, everybody, so this is going to be Iron Chef style, but because of the nature of just having a single kitchen and neither of us having really any sous chef team or anything like that, we are still going to help each other. Teddy has some disadvantages that I don't have in terms of, his height and length of arms, so, I can stand and reach the stove, which he can't. So I'm going to help him out, and he's going to help me out with his vast knowledge, and make sure I don't screw something up. But these recipes, they come from each individual one of us, and we're going to see who has the best. I'm making 2 dishes, and he's making 2 dishes. He's going to be making a, what was it? Cinnamon Crunch Burrito. And which is an appetizer, Cinnamon Crunch Burrito Bites, I guess. And he's going to be making an apple cinnamon salmon using Apple Jacks, and the cinnamon burrito is going to be using cinnamon Chex. I'm going to be making a more bar food. I'm going to be making Cap'n Crunch chicken strips, crunchy chicken strips, and Frosted Flake French fries. So we're gonna get going, and probably not gonna go through the entire recipes this time. We're just gonna, because we're making so many different dishes, we're just gonna kind of give highlights of what we're doing, so you can kind of see what we got. All right, come on. First thing I'm doing is I'm prepping my potatoes. Okay, then sliced into their little French fry form. So that I can then get them all seasoned up and ready to go. And I'm just using russet potatoes, same as the ones I used the last time. Not peeling these at all. Use that skin to add a little bit of flavor, combat a little bit of sweetness. All right. And this has to be soaked for about half an hour to get some of that starch off. Take some Cap'n Crunch cereal. Put it in a little baggie. and then demolish it. This will more than likely put a hole in the bag because Captain Crunch is extremely sharp. Put this in a food processor, I guess. That's more cleanup. Just do it this way, it's easy. You want to see what I'm doing? You can't see it from over there. I mean, put it over here. Ta-da! Put that in a bowl. Take a little bit of cornflakes. Do the same thing. This is just regular cornflakes. About half a cup of cornflakes. Measuring spoons out. We want half a teaspoon, quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon of some garlic powder, quarter teaspoon of white pepper, half a teaspoon of onion powder, salt. I didn't bring out my salt. Let's get some salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. Get that thoroughly mixed up. So we move on to the next thing. Teddy, what do you want to do first? So Teddy has had this salmon prepared previously. It's got a maple glaze with pepper, onion, brown sugar on it that he had marinating overnight. And now it's about ready. We just need to add the special ingredient, which is Apple Jacks. Oh, the salmon is on a cedar plank, by the way, if you're curious. Did you want to mush these? I mean, you can sit on them if you want to. Could take a while for it to get squished, but, you know. You're okay with me doing it? Thank you. I want you to feel like I'm circumventing your process. Alright, Teddy says this flavor is very, very strong, so you don't need to add a ton. Because you just want to be able to keep the flavor of the salmon there, you want to keep this flavor of the maple there, but you want to add this cereal flavor as well so that you are, you know, satisfying the challenge. All right, that should do it. All right, take that and put that aside for right now because we're waiting for the oven to preheat. I got my chicken breasts, which need to be properly prepared. So I'm attempting to butterfly this, but that's just to get them to the desired thickness. That's not really to cook them in that condition at all. once I get them to the desired thickness, then I can cut them into the smaller strips, which I will then fry. All right, all our chicken is in strips. Our next step for me on my menu is to create the egg wash for our chicken strips. So, an egg. Gonna scramble that sucker up. Resistant egg. Okay, there you go. Gonna take also a cup of milk. Add that. Okay. My wash is done. Oven's preheated. Egg wash, chicken strip, Cap'n Crunch mixture. Dredge through one, roll through the other. Rinse and repeat. All right, we have bathed and dried our French fries, and I've just doused them in some oil and got them covered here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our Frosted Flakes. We're going to dump these into a food processor. Get some handfuls of this. That should be about enough. About a cup or so. So cool! And now we have powdered Frosted Flakes. Super awesome. And to that, we want to add some ingredients. And add some cracked black pepper. Gonna add some garlic powder. Gonna add some onion powder. And I'm gonna add some salt. And I'm gonna mix it up again. Give it a little twirly burly. We got our concoction. And then we're going to spread that over top of our fries. And then we're going to toss them in there so it all gets coated, mixing with the oil, so it all gets coated on top. should have some golden French fries. Once it's all done, they should look kind of goldeny, like this. See? Yay. Now that we're just about ready to start everything's getting ready to start cooking, we can stick the salmon into the oven. The flank just goes right in there on the oven. And that's there for 14 to 18 minutes. Let's set our time. Let's set it for right in the middle there, 16 minutes. And we can check on it after that. So, the next bit is I have my oil getting ready for my chicken, so I can fry that. And we're gonna do the burritos. Or at least the beef for the burritos. As you might suspect, it's not actually beef. It's ground turkey, which is lighter and can serve the same purpose, at least as far as I'm concerned. And Teddy says, if it's not penguin meat, it really doesn't matter what other stew you use. So now that we've got the meat browned quite a bit, ready to go, I'm going to season it. And I have a mixture of chili pepper and garlic salt and onion powder right here that we're going to mix in. You can also add some cumin if you like. Maybe a little bit of pepper if you like. Alright. And now we're going to add, let's see, this can is 24 ounces, so that means we need to use 1/3 of this can, which is about 8 ounces. So I'm going to guesstimate it as best I can. About a quarter right there. It's about a third, just a touch more. If after a little bit you see that you need a little bit more of this, then you can do that as well. That's the salmon. Now we take the chicken and very carefully add it to the oil. It's going to stay there for about 4 or 5 minutes at that temperature. So do we add the cereal now, Teddy? Okay. How crunched up is it? Not very, okay. Because you still want it to crunch, right? That's the whole point? Okay. Are we getting close? A little bit more? All right. Give our chicken a little cut and see if it's high. Wow, that's hot. Okay, the air fryer is sticking hot air right out the back of it. Didn't realize that. That is super hot in knives. That one's okay. Slice into this. See if we got a good cook. Yep, nice and white. There you go. That is a done piece of chicken. So we'll let that sit there for a minute and let the oil kind of evaporate off. This oil we're gonna let sit there and cool off. So my chicken is done. My fries are done. The salmon is done. The meat for the burritos is done. The only thing we need to do for that is to wrap it up in the burritos and add our fixings. So we'll see you over at the table. All right, so it's a nice table full of foods. How are we doing this? I'll try yours and you'll try mine, and then we'll see who likes what. Okay. So, give you one of my chickens and some of the fries. And I'll take one of your burritos, which are totally cute, and a little bit of the salmon, which looks delicious. Oh, that's nice and flaky. And we'll compare and contrast. Apple cinnamon crunch. No, not apple cinnamon crunch. It's Apple Jacks, which is essentially apple and cinnamon. And maple salmon. Oh, that's nice. Those flavors go well together. That maple with the Applejack, that sugary Applejack flavor, very nice. I like that. Good choice. All right, let's see what our burrito holds. I'll take a look at it real quick. Okay, we got cheese in there, and our meat, and some shredded wheat or cinnamon life. This is a, would you call it a cinnamon crunch taco? No, cinnamon turkey crunch taco. Okay. Nice. That's good. The flavor of the cinnamon really comes through. I'm not getting very much crunch from the life though. Maybe this one didn't have much of the life in it. Again though, flavor profile, perfect. You did a good job. Take that off. And what do you think of mine?
I don't think I should tell.
Well, I could tell. Let me see. Okay. It's not bad. I can definitely taste the Cap'n Crunch. It's definitely kind of a paste in the battering. Tastes good. It's just it's getting stuck to my teeth. Which is fine, I guess. Let's Try French fry. Oh, those are nice. Good flavor. Taste just a touch of the Frosted Flakes though. Just a little bit of the sugar. Well, Teddy, I think you won. Which isn't surprising. You know, that's why it's, you know, that's why I'm and Paul and he's Chef Teddy, because he's got the skills and I'm just the guy next to him. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this special edition of Chef Teddy and Paul with our salute to Iron Chef and our competition against each other. Teddy is the winner. And mine's still okay. It's just not as good as his, which I guess is fine. I can accept my defeat gracefully. All right, everybody. That's all the time we have for right now, and we will see you again next time. This has been episode 13 of I'm Not Confined, but I Probably Should Be. And remember, please like, share, and subscribe. And subscribe is going to be over here. Boop, 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 boop. So do that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.